Hey, hey, Susan Bryden here, running across the Midwest so you don't have to. It is day 24, still making up a few miles from getting so far behind in the forest, but getting closer. And although I'm feeling severe fatigue from the forest, which sometime if you're watching this, we can sit down and have a conversation about what it was actually like. Anywho, severe fatigue, but today, no rain. Today, see behind me, flat levee road, I think, for most of the day. It's kind of levee running in and out of little towns in Illinois. So I'm hoping that even if I walk, I can consider it a recovery day because there's really no climbing. I'm not dodging traffic, no forest, no crawling through brush and trees and ticks and spiders and all those sorts of things. So fingers crossed, it is going to be a good day and I can make up some ground. Please wish me luck. Send all the good vibes that you have out into the universe. The Big Muddy. It's living up to its name, I think. Now that I can actually function again, and I'm not crawling every few feet, I just wanted to say a couple things that I did like about the River to River Trail. Now, do I stand by the fact that it would not bother me to never be on it again? Yes, I do. Andrew is convinced that when I'm in Kansas in June out on the farm fields, I'll be saying I wish I had it back. I swear to him that I will not say that. I will probably say, I wish I was in the forests of O'Bannon or Hoosier National Forest, or much more navigable, but not that one. And it's really unfortunate because there are really huge opportunities there for it to be just lovely, lovely, lovely. I don't know why my word with forest is lovely, but it is because it's lovely. But unfortunately, these recent couple years, I think, of historic rain, ice storms, all the things have just caused so many down trees that it's almost unusable in so many sections. You start to get rolling on some really pretty trail and then bam, you're bushwhacking or crawling through just a 30-foot by 30-foot pile of branches, and it's difficult. But what I do like about it is in Indiana, on that part of the American Discovery Trail, it's mostly just a patchwork of roads and then the forest sections, and so no one knows that it exists, and people look at you strangely when you're on the side of the road like you're lost or homeless or something. Here, although I didn't see a lot of people at all because of the weather and other things, at least here, the River to River Trail is pretty well known, and there are people who regularly hike sections or all of it. And there's blazes everywhere. It's pretty well marked. And there are B&Bs and campsites and things set up for through hikers. So it's not as unusual. I also like the fact that it takes you through a lot of really quirky towns in southern Illinois that people don't really realize. Makanda, which is the place where the nexus of the solar eclipse was last year. Alto Pass, where we ran into that really cool bourbon bar. They were having a biker festival and a live band and things. Up ahead, which I'm not going to be going through because I'm diverting through Missouri, but up ahead there's Metropolis, home of Superman, and there's another town, I can't recall the name right this second, that was the creator of Popeye. And so they have these cool, quirky gift shops and things, which, you know, all in all is really awesome. So if they could ever get the time, person power, and resources to clean up a lot of those sections of trail, they would really have something. They already have something, but they would have something that people might find more usable and appealing. Well, howdy. Butterfly and a turtle. Double bonus. It's amazing how when you leave a beautiful, flat, lovely, quiet, solo levee road with your music and your wind and all those things, your speed, when you leave that and you join a highway for about 8 miles that has about 2 feet of sloped shoulder and then just metal guardrail on the side, and it happens to be a section that is next to a port area where continuous semis come and dump their loads. And I mean continuous, like roughly one every 7 seconds. It's just amazing how that'll put a damper on your speed and your mood. But I'm gonna perk up because I am just a few miles from Missouri. Woo! I am taking a detour, not going up through the rest of Illinois and then over it around Interstate 64. Instead, I am coming in through St. Mary, St. Genevieve, Festus, Arnold. I'm not gonna run as far as my South St. Louis event tomorrow, but I'll be pointed in the right direction anyway. And I'll be in Missouri, which makes me super duper happy. So gonna get a few extra miles in today if I can find a place to refill water and snacks because I'm out of both. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. Well, I left Grand Tower, got a Coke and chips and some bug spray. I don't know if you can see it, but the bugs are all over me because there's no wind. I'm about a half mile from a turnoff. We'll see how the bugs are. They're literally everywhere. And I'm guessing it's only going to be worse, but we'll see. I got 5 miles to pick up, so we got to keep fighting it, fighting the good fight. Guess what I have? I have wind, a little bit of wind, I have a little bit of shade, and a quiet road, and some music, listening to some Stevie Wonder today. Yeah, it's good right now. I am about 3.5 miles from my ride, and would have hit my 23 miles, so that's good. I thought about pushing on a little further, but it makes it hard for my pickup folks. Compared to my forest days, I've been super speedy today, despite stopping for chips and a Coke and bug spray, and then stopping to spray myself again with bug spray, and walking a little bit in these last couple miles. So that's really good. I'm happy about that. Should be making better time over the next several days coming into St. Louis. I did slow down in Gorham, the town I just passed, because I think I mentioned this, but I use the Gaia app in conjunction with my Garmin watch for GPX coordinates, and the Gaia app is great about putting hiker notes in, like when I found that lovely surprise refrigerator on the trail full of snacks and water. There was nothing listed in Gorham for hikers, but I noticed there was a campsite sign with a phone number, so the people that are through hiking might want to know that. So it's nice to know that there's people helping each other trying to hike across America or run across America.